How's it going, everybody? This is Pristine Paper back again for another video. And today, I'm gonna be showing off something very different than what I've ever shown on this channel before. This is actually my original collection that I was really focused on before cards. It was actually Blu-rays and movies. So I have two almost full shelves of movies here. And I wanted to run through them and show you guys what I got because it's kind of interesting for me. And I know there are people out there that are interested in any collection. So yeah, let's get started with the first shelf here. It's gonna be a little different. I'm holding the camera. So I'm just gonna kind of run through them, and if I have anything to say, I'll pull them out. But first we have, it's kind of alphabetized. Some of it isn't, but here are the numbers. So we have 500 Days of Summer, which is a really good movie. 300, 127 Hours, 42, the Jackie Robinson story, 40-Year-Old Virgin, kind of funny movie. Got both the Jump Street movies, and so I have to mention a few of my fiance's movies are in here as well. So I'll let you guys know what those are when we get to them. On top, actually, these are two that I just recently got that I haven't alphabetized yet, but Magazine Dreams, it's with Jonathan Majors, and then I have Endgame right here, Avengers Endgame. So just got that. Where was I? Yeah, Adventureland. It's a fun movie. The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. American Sniper, Annihilation. That's a really fun sci-fi movie. Anomalisa, which is basically a stop-motion movie. Kind of interesting. Arrival, another great sci-fi. I love sci-fi. That's my favorite. We got Ant-Man, and then this is another one of my favorite genres, horror. This is As Above, So Below. Really fun movie. About traveling through the catacombs in Paris. Then I have the two seasons of Attack on Titan. I know they've released more since, but I have both of these. Really interesting show. Got Avatar, special edition, really beautiful, stunning movie. Got Avengers and Infinity War, and like I said, I got Endgame up here. I don't have Ultron, Age of Ultron yet, but eventually I'll get that. Baby Driver, fun movie. Moving on to the next row here, we have the Nolan Batman trilogy. So really amazing movies here. Sorry, didn't show you guys that. This is a fun trilogy. This is actually a Criterion release, which is a specialized, company that manufactures and produces movies that don't get full-fledged releases. So this is the Before trilogy, Richard Linklater films. Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. Those are interesting movies as well. More of romantic ones. Then we got some Big Hero 6. The Big Sick, that's a fun movie. I think his breakout role. Black Hawk Down, Black Klansman, Black Panther. This is a fun steelbook release. We got Black Swan, The Blind Side. Blood Diamond's a fun movie. DiCaprio. Boondock Saints. Boyhood is one of the movies that made me kind of start this collection. I loved that movie. And we got Brave, Brawl, and Cell Block 99. Okay, and this is my first 4K. Now, if you aren't really familiar with movies, Blu-ray is kind of the format that released after DVD, and then 4K is what released after Blu-ray, but Blu-ray is still widely used. 4K, if you want to optimize that viewing, you need a 4K TV and a 4K player. So those are still kind of the technology is still a little obsolete in terms of everybody having it. Then we got the John Hughes collection, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Weird Science, Call Me by Your Name, Chalamet's breakout role. Got the Captain America trilogy. I really love those movies. And Captain Phillips. Okay, going on to the next row over here, we have Castaway. I actually haven't seen this one. There are a few movies in here that I haven't actually watched yet. Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane, both really fun movies. This is obviously like a found footage type of movie. This released in, I want to say 2016, and really good movie with John Goodman. Coco, another steelbook. This is one of my favorite Pixar movies. Contagion, interesting pandemic style movie that came out about 10 years before COVID, so that was interesting. Then we got a Coraline Scream Factory, I believe, which is another type of manufacturer, distributor, like Criterion. It's a fun release there. Got Creed. I need to get Creed 2. The Crow with Brandon Lee. Dallas Buyers Club, The Danish Girl. Got both these Deadpools. I don't have Deadpool and Wolverine yet. Deepwater Horizon. Got this triple feature. Amazing movies all right here. Aviator, Goodfellas, and The Departed. District 9. Django Unchained, another Steel Book. Doctor Strange, Donnie Darko is like a cult classic type of movie. Dope. It's a fun movie as well. I don't know, I think it has a lot of, not a lot of people know about it, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Drive, Gosling, Dune, Dunkirk, and Elf. You gotta have Elf in there. Next row, we have End of Watch, another Gyllenhaal movie. Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors. Then this is a fun one that I guess kind of got on a whim. It looked kind of cute. Ernest and Celestine's an Academy Award nominee. I watched it, but I honestly forget it. I forget what it's about, so can't give you too much information there. Ex Machina, fun movie as well. The Expendables. Everybody Wants Some, another Richard Linklater film that was really good. Yeah, Glenn Powell's in it, and Zoe Deutsch, I think is her name. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Fault in Our Stars, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fences, another great movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, both the Finding Nemo and Dory movies. The Fighter, First Man, another Gosling movie. This is the 4K. Foxcatcher, Friday, of course. Frozen, then Fury, one of my favorite war movies. Got Get Out. Then we got Ghost in the Shell, which was this is the anime, not the Scarlett Johansson movie, their live action movie. I have two of the Godfather movies. I have Godfather Part 2. I don't have the third one. And Good Will Hunting. Yeah. Moving down lower to the last shelf here. We got Gone Girl, which is an interesting release. There's actually a book in here that in the movie she wrote. Got Gran Torino, one of my favorites. Love this movie. Gravity. Greenberg, which was I got this at the dollar store, believe it or not. It was pretty decent. You know, it has Greta Gerwig and Ben Stiller, so not bad. This is another of my favorites. I love this movie a lot. Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali. Really, really great movie if you have not seen it. Got Gremlins, 2-film collection. Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have the second one, which I don't like as much, and the third one I need to get. I love that movie. Hacksaw Ridge, another one of my favorite war movies. Got the Harry Potter 8-film collection. Actually, this was in my family's movie collection. I took it, so sorry guys. The Hangover, unrated version. Gotta have that in there. Hateful Eight, great movie as well. Heat, another great movie from the 90s. The Her and Hereditary, one of the probably the best horror films of the last 10 years. Home, kind of an underrated one. I thought this one was kind of funny, believe it or not. The Holdovers, still haven't seen this one yet. I need to watch it. How to Train Your Dragon. Hugo, and then this is a fun release of the 2008 Hulk, where the Blu-ray case is actually, hold on a second, it's green. Looks like an old Xbox game. Hunger Games, Part 1 and then Catching Fire, both on Steelbook. Moving over here, we have The Hurt Locker. I haven't seen this one yet, still need to watch it. Inception, you know, I think everyone has seen this movie and has an opinion on it. Both of these Incredibles movies, the first Incredibles was, I watched that religiously growing up. And then this one was fun, really fun actually. I've only seen it once, so I need to revisit it. We got Inglourious Bastards. Inside Man, that's a really, really interestingly shot movie with Denzel. Insomnia, another kind of thriller. Interstellar. Now, you guys are going to freak out at me. I have not seen this in full. I know. How do I have all these movies, and not have seen this movie in full? It just has happened that way. I'm sorry. Into the Wild, and then Iron Man 3. Interesting. I thought I had the original Iron Man. I guess I just have the third one. Karate Kid 2. I have the other Karate Kid. I think this is where some of it needs to get reorganized. Yeah, because here's Iron Man right here. And La La Land. Didn't really like this one a lot, but I got it really cheap. Jaws, which is probably my favorite horror movie of all time. It still holds up to this day. Just a great overall movie. Lego Movie. Then we got John Wick, Juno, Jurassic Park, and then Jurassic World. Knock Knock. This is kind of a crappy movie, but the main character's name is Evan. It's kind of funny. That's also my name. Kick-Ass, and then Lady Bird. That was a fun movie, honestly, with Saoirse Ronan. So that is the first shelf, first grouping of shelves. Now we will move on to my second one. Okay, we're at the second shelf. Now this one's not as filled as the other one. I actually had just gotten rid of a lot of movies that I didn't really need, so I have more space now. And here's the other Karate Kid. I told you I had it. It's on this side, as well as Iron Man 2. For some reason, it's over here. Like I said, I gotta reorganize some of these. There we go. It Follows on Steelbook, one of my favorite horror movies. This is one of my fiance's, Letters of Juliet, or To Juliet, with Amanda Seyfried. Never seen that. Life, it's kind of an interesting one. Not my favorite. The Lighthouse. Now, this one was really crazy, with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Really crazy psychological type of movie. The Lion King, you gotta have that. Live, Die, Repeat / Edge of Tomorrow. I still haven't seen this one yet. Seems like it'd be a fun watch though. Logan, Lone Survivor, The Lodge. This is one of my other favorite recent horror movies. Then we got The Lord of the Rings 3-film collection. Mad Max Fury Road, fun movie. Magnificent Seven with Denzel, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, a bunch of guys. Man of Steel, kind of interesting, with the newest Superman movie coming out this year. The Martian, really crazy movie. Mid-90s, this is one of my fiance's favorite movies, actually. I like this one a lot, too. Midsummer, I need to revisit this one. I've only seen it once. We got Misery, great movie. Moana, one of my other favorite Disney movies. Moonlight, that whole drama at the Oscars, or won Best Picture. Moneyball, fun sports movie. I don't have a ton of sports movies, surprisingly, even though I'm a big sports fan. Moving on to the next one, we got Mud, great movie with McConaughey. The Mule, I haven't seen this one yet. One of Clint Eastwood's more recent movies, where he's a drug mule. Mystic River, classic. Napoleon Dynamite, in this special fur release. Neighbors, fun comedy, I thought. The Nice Guys, I haven't seen this one yet either, with Russell Crowe and Gosling, but I heard it's really good. No Country for Old Men, and then Office Space. This one's, I hadn't seen this one until recently, believe it or not, and it was funny. I don't know why it took me so long to watch it. The Other Guys, Paper Towns, Parasite, now that's a great movie. Patriots Day, I was actually at the marathon, on that day in 2013, so that movie's kind of tough to watch. Perks of Being a Wallflower, Pineapple Express, Prince Avalanche, that's a fun one with Emile Hirsch and Paul Rudd. Prisoners, one of my favorite psychological thrillers with Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, a great cast. Paul Dano as well. Psycho, original Psycho. Pulp Fiction in this fun release here in 4K. A Quiet Place. Reservoir Dogs. The Revenant. I loved this movie where Leo won his Oscar finally, and it's fun because, sorry for the bad camera work, it opens up to this cool image. So yeah. And here are my Rise of the Planet and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes movies. I have the other one. It's just my dad has borrowed it for over a year now, I think. So I know where it is, but I would love to regroup those three together. Moving on to this shelf down here, we got The Sandlot, probably the best sports movie of all time, in my opinion. Saving Private Ryan, Scarface, and this fun steelbook. And there's the cocaine. Scott Pilgrim, great movie. School of Rock, one of my favorites. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Excuse me. This movie changed my life. Changed my life in a lot of ways. Seven, really great movie. The Shining, another great movie. I just keep talking about how great these movies are. The Shutter Island, another one, another amazing movie. Sicario. This was an interesting one with Emily Blunt and Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin. Kind of a border patrol FBI type movie. Slumdog Millionaire. I haven't seen this one. Crazy to say. Soul. This one was awesome. I love this movie. I love this Pixar movie. The Spectacular Now. Really cool one with Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley. Spider-Man Homecoming. And then here we go. Into the Spider-Verse. I haven't seen the second one yet, believe it or not. This is a really fun, not well-known movie called The Stanford Prison Experiment, based on true story. Definitely check it out. Star Wars Force Awakens, yeah. Step Brothers, fun movie, Straight Outta Compton. Surf's Up, Superbad, and then Super 8, a great movie. Really love that one. Second to last shelf here, we got Tangled, and then we have Ted. I actually had the second Ted, and I just got rid of it because I didn't want it. Tenet. Still haven't seen this one. Denzel Washington, or John David Washington, Denzel's son. The Terminator trilogy right there. And we got The Theory of Everything, the Stephen Hawking movie with Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones. The Thing, one of my favorites. I love that one. This is the end, a fun comedy. I have the Thor, I guess it's not a trilogy anymore with that Love and Thunder movie that came out, but that movie sucked. I love Ragnarok though. And we got Toy Story 3 and 4. I don't have the first two, which is funny, but those are there. The Town, classic Boston movie. Tropic Thunder, Uncut Gems. I loved this movie. I watched it probably like 3 or 4 times in a row. Another movie that changed my life, the way back, with Steve Carell and Toni Collette, Allison Janney, Anna Sophia Robb, Sam Rockwell, Maya Rudolph. There's just so many great people in this movie. Unbroken, a really good movie that I liked when I was in high school. The Usual Suspects, Warm Bodies with Nicholas Hoult, aka Lex Luthor, the newest Superman. We're the Millers, fun comedy, and The Whale. I still haven't seen this one yet either. I need to watch that. Whoops, sorry guys. Last row here, not a ton of movies, but we have Whiplash. This is the first Blu-ray I ever bought. This one right here. I loved the movie, so I had to get it. Whisper of the Heart. I haven't seen this. It's a Studio Ghibli movie. Winter's Bone, another movie I have not seen, but it's a great movie, one of Jennifer Lawrence's first. Wreck-It Ralph, and then Ralph Breaks the Internet. I like both of those movies a lot. Wonder Woman, this movie was okay. World War Z, I like that one a lot with Brad Pitt. Wolf of Wall Street, great movie. Zombieland, and then you can see the final one is Zootopia. So really fun stuff. Like I said, I had a lot more movies. I had just gotten rid of a bunch because I was trying to trim down the collection, get rid of movies I didn't really need, or as you can see, I had largely great things to say about all the movies here that I have in my collection. So that's how I want it to be. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video. What movie is your favorite? What I guess a Blu-ray out of my collection you guys like the most. Give me some feedback. Let me know. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, just gonna peace out here and say bye. See you later.